Hello parents. This video is going to show you how to log into HMH, which is our reading adoption for the next few years. We are very fortunate in that HMH offers the exact same programs or items that they have in the hard copies that we have at school in an online digital format that is totally interactive for our students. In order to access this, you need to go to the Big Spring ISD webpage. I've done this on an iPad. That seems to be the most common way that our children are able to get onto things with an iPad or a tablet. From here, you're going to click on Parents and Students. That's going to bring up this listing, which I know a lot of you are familiar with because you've been doing it this last week, and we're going to again click on Parent and Student Resources. That's going to bring up all the resources available to our children. I know that y'all have been doing this because we've gotten lots of messages and questions about how to access things like iRead and Clever. So those are the very top things. Also AR, I know you've been doing that as well. But what we're looking for is down here, and it's called Ed. I know you've been accessing Epic as well. But we're going to access Ed, which is HMH Ed. Now, I've already accessed it once on this iPad, so it's going to just ask me for my username and password. If this is the first time you access it at your home, it's going to ask you for the state and school district. So you would simply type in Texas and Big Spring ISD. I'm going to use one of our children's from Moss, one of our student IDs, so you can see what that looks like. So when you do that, you simply type in the username, which is going to be their lunch number, at bsisd.esc18.net. Now remember, this is your child's lunch number, not the one that may be on the screen. The password is going to be password with a capital P, followed by an exclamation point and 23. When you do that, I'm saying not to save because I know this is going to be used for other children. And that's going to bring up all the products available for our kiddos on HMH. Now this particular student I typed in is a kindergarten student, so luckily it pulled that right up. If it doesn't pull up, if it pulls up a different grade level, which thankfully this one only shows kinder, that's great. You're going to go over here to assignments. That's the middle item that you can click. Which didn't show any assignments, but that's okay because the teachers are still working hard on getting those assignments in. You'll notice that there are big books that the students can read, which is great. We are well past Module 1. These are all of the different modules that our kiddos can be on. I believe we may be actually on Module 9. This has all the different items for our kiddos. So we have anchor charts, which they use every day in class, read alouds, decodable books, which are great to help make sure that your kids are staying on level and progressing to the levels they need to be. Learning cards, which would include sight words, things like that. Leveled library, also the books they've been reading in class. I think it's important to note for our parents that by the end, as I said, I pulled up a kindergarten student. By the end of kindergarten, they should be reading on a level D, which is, they start at A, B, C, D. So we want to make sure that our kids are continuing to read. Again, once you log into that, make sure that it says your child's name, which it'll say right over here, and you can click on assignments to get your kiddos started. Again, if you have any problems accessing this or getting on or finding what you need, please, please, please don't hesitate to contact us. I know Moss and Marcy both are on Facebook. They get messages at all times. We're both very prompt in responding to those messages. Also, feel free to contact your child's teacher. They can also help. Thank you so much for everything you're doing for your kids. Look forward to seeing everyone soon.